In the modern digital landscape, the phrase porn addiction has grown from a hushed whisper into a loud, dominant headline across self-improvement forums, relationship advice columns, and clinical therapy offices. We are frequently bombarded with alarming warnings, claiming that high-speed internet pornography is fundamentally rewiring our brains, eroding our attention spans, and destroying our capacity for real-world intimacy. But according to a highly nuanced behavioral science report featured by The Conversation, top researchers are stepping forward to reveal that when you strip away the hype, the actual clinical science behind this concept is far from straightforward. Written by a team of sexologists and psychological researchers, including Danielle Thielke and Campbell Ince, the report notes that while pornography consumption is staggeringly common, with data showing roughly 3/4 of young men accessing it regularly, the medical community remains fiercely divided on whether it can be categorized as a true chemical addiction like drugs or alcohol. In fact, major diagnostic manuals like the DSM-5 do not officially recognize porn addiction. Instead, the World Health Organization classifies severe, uncontrollable patterns under the umbrella of Compulsive Sexual Behavior Disorder, focusing entirely on an individual's inability to control the impulse, rather than treating the digital media itself as an addictive substance. For the recovered life community, this scientific distinction is incredibly validating because it sheds light on a phenomenon known as moral incongruence. Fascinatingly, data reveals that a person's feeling of being addicted to porn is often completely disconnected from how much porn they actually watch. Instead, individuals with deeply held religious, cultural, or personal moral beliefs against pornography are highly likely to label themselves as addicts, even if they only view it occasionally. The intense shame, guilt, and internal conflict created by violating their own moral code mimics the psychological distress of an addiction. In short, the crippling anxiety and relationship strain people experience often stem directly from the heavy burden of shame, rather than a broken chemical pathway in the brain. Ultimately, the science suggests that we need to stop looking at this issue through a rigid, one-size-fits-all lens. For those struggling to feel present in their lives or relationships, the solution isn't just about counting consecutive days of abstinence or treating yourself as broken. It requires a deeper, more compassionate look at why you are turning to a screen in the first place, whether it is a coping mechanism for loneliness, a distraction from chronic stress, or an escape from social anxiety. By actively dismantling the intense shame surrounding the behavior and focusing on emotional regulation, we can build a healthier, more intentional relationship with our minds and our loved ones. This insightful scientific breakdown was originally detailed by The Conversation, and you can access the full research notes through the links in our show notes.